conditions. The indications of the basic life support: if any victim has the following signs: the absent signs of life that includes loss of consciousness, loss of consciousness, absent breathing, absent pulse, dilated pupil, like when the eyes open like this, cardiac arrest, respiratory arrest, and choking. We use this little world strap cap to remember the steps of the CPR in our head. Like the S refers to safety for rescuers and victims. I'm here in the scene and I'm looking to check the safety of myself and the victim is in front of me. Okay, so that's the first step. Step 2, the R refers to recognition and responsiveness and respiratory check. Okay. Number 3, the activation of EMS 123. I grab my phone and I call 123. Hello, emergency services. I am Ahmed Saad. I'm here with a victim that I made a CPR for him, and he is unconscious, not responsive. That's and also I must update the situation for the operator that I'm talking to. Okay. Number 4, the P refers to the position of the victim. I must put the victim on a flat surface. I will not make the chest compressions on water. That's right, Mr. Dean, you're right. That's what I'm talking about.
برافو يا أحمد، برافو.
Also, after I made the position of the victim, I check the circle. The C refers to the circulation, the chest compressions that I'm talking about about. I made the chest compressions like this. 30 compressions, pair 2 ventilations. After we check the circulation, we check the airway patency. Okay? The airway patency, we can check the airway patency by 2 steps, by 2 techniques. I'm sorry. The technique number 1 is the head tilt chin lift, and the technique number 2, the jaw thrust if there is a neck injury suspicion. Okay. The B is to check the breathing, the rescue breathing. I'm sorry, it's not the checking about the breathing, it's the rescue breathing that I make it after the chest compressions, the 2 ventilations as I said before. And the last thing here, the D refers to the defibrillation, the electric choke, I think. Right? As I've said, the scene safety, we verify the scene and all of these things, recognition and responsiveness and respiratory check of the victim. Check for responsiveness, I tap on the shoulder of the victim. Are you okay? Are you awake? If he is not responding, I must check the breath. As I said, activate the help by the EMS, the emergency services. And I must check the pulse for 5 to 10 seconds. I wanted to hint about something. This CPR is for the adults, not for the infants or children. When I make the CPR for children or infants, there's a little difference between each other in the techniques used. Like I use the 2 fingers in the infants when I do the CPR, and I use the 1 hand technique on the children. Okay, from 1 year to the puberty. Okay. And also it's difference between the chest compression depth, and something like this. Here is a photo shows the right way to make the CPR for an adult victim. The chest compressions. The airways, as I've said, we have the 2 techniques: the head tilt chin lift and the jaw thrust if there is a neck injury suspected. Okay, there is the head tilt chin lift and the jaw thrust. There is the 30 compressions that I make it on the adult and the 2 ventilations. Next slide. As a rescuer, I must continue the CPR until the victim can move or breathe or talk, make any sign of life. The AED is ready to use. The emergency services personnel arrive after I've called. if the rescuer becomes too exhausted. Also, if the rescuer is too exhausted, we can gain the help by another rescuer. So we make the for each rescuer 15 chest compressions per 2 ventilations. And the last one, the scene becomes unsafe. Thank you all.